I have got a friend who is really well. I have got one friend
Other than us.
Who is really well to do and very down to earth. But she recently, her children have now drive themselves, and various other things have happened. She's moved house. The house is all perfect. She's done all the curtains, blah blah blah. She was bored, and she got very unwell with a virus, and she decided, as she lay in her sickbed, that she was going to do something, which I feel really proud of her. She's now working on the tills in a major retailer, better not say the name, and
meeting people all day long.
Meeting people, but her experiences of earning £6.80 an hour when she drives there in a very expensive car. I think it costs her more in petrol to get there. But anyway,
why is she doing it?
She's doing it to see if she wants to work again, because she thought, can
That's
I cope with a routine of getting up? She had to work on Christmas Eve. She had to work on Boxing Day. These are
being told
things
what
for
to do
£6 an hour.
Being told what to do.
Being told what to do when you're very much at our age. You're in charge.
You've just
That's
set
what
up.
you did.
You've set up a business, and did you find it hard at first?
No, I didn't find it. I mean, I found it hard coming across people like the council, and all the red tape's really difficult, because you are being told what you can and can't do, and that's hard. I do find that difficult.
Managing your
up
time,
the business is managing the time. You just have to set up. For me, because I've got younger children, I set it up so the business specifically so that I could manage both. I wouldn't have done it if I couldn't have managed both, and so I've been really lucky.
How long did you think about it before you took the plunge and actually put pen to paper with a 5-year plan?
About 3 years, I thought about it.
See, that's quite a long time, isn't it?
3 years.
But I mean, you must have times when you're meant to be doing something.
I do.
With your restaurant, your children are unavoidably ill, and and you haven't got backup like somebody sitting at home.
That's right. And every now and again, that
a housekeeper. You haven't got Mrs. Hughes or Carson. Oh yes, we'll look after the children.
Yes. No, but exactly. I mean, look how many women work now. I mean, full-time employment, millions of women, and don't know how they and then they don't have the luxury that I do, which is that can I get somebody else to waitress tonight? They have to be there. I don't really know how they do it. I don't.
Yeah, but you had to set all that up. You had to set
but
up
that was just a year, and
work.
I had a goal. I knew what the goal was, and when I got there, it was all going to be okay. But to be working maybe as a nurse or a doctor, GP, and they have endless into time eternity. Till they're 65, they will be.
If you were setting
up
up a business, is there anywhere where you can go to sort of? I mean, I know the banks are always putting ads on. Come and talk to us about your business plan. But do they actually really help you and advise you? Because the reason I'm asking this is it was nothing to do with setting up a business, but it was something quite important. This morning, there were all these young adults, 18-year-olds plus, talking to leaders of the party about who to vote for. One of the things that one of them said, they said that amongst their friends, because they'd had no education about what happens when you go to the polling booth and how it works and everything, that had actually put them off. The first time they had to vote was when they were 18, they're just 18, and they were sort of too shy to, go down there because they just felt awkward. They felt out of place, and then another woman came in and said it's all very well, but on May whenever it is, it's a Thursday, which apparently we're one of the few countries that do it during the working week voting. Most people have it at the weekend. I didn't know that, but this woman said, and can you explain to me when I'm going to find this extra 20 minutes in my already jam-packed day? You see what I mean?
The thing about going to the polls and not knowing what to do, it's almost like we should have a lesson about it at school. Or practice papers,
do
like
you
practice
not think
papers.
That, schools should have a general studies programme about if you're thinking of setting up a business or, working for yourself, being self-employed, all of those things.
I think it just goes to show that whether you're, a woman or a man, it's hard to manage your time really well, and well done to you for setting up a business
and you too,
taking the plunge,
taking over much more CountryWives. Thank you very much too. Okay, bye.
Bye.